Hello everyone, welcome to day 248 of playing chess every day for you. Let's find the game. So playing as white, so I'll play e4. They're playing the French defense. I'm happy to play into it. I could play the exchange and give a check. Could also push. I could give a check here, but then they just develop the bishop, or even this one. I think here I'll just develop normally. My knight, they develop their bishop. I can give this check. I could also just develop my own bishop. I think I'll develop my own bishop for now. They bring their knight. I'll give them a check. You can block with the queen. They can't block with their knight. That loses a pawn. They block with their bishop. I think because they've done this, I'll go ahead and pin their knight to their queen. They just go ahead and castle. I could take, but then the queen takes. I could jump in. The problem with jumping in is I'm not really attacking anything. But if they took, I'd be able to probably damage their structure very well. So my knight can definitely go to the square. They can't take. I think that would be very bad for them. Their knight's still pinned to their queen. They're trying to pin my queen to my king. So I'll just go ahead and castle here. They kick my bishop away. I could go ahead and take now. They take with their queen. I think one thing I can do here is probably rook e1, because if they try to have a discovered attack on my queen, I'd be attacking their back rank. I can also just develop my knight normally here. I can't target their queen at the moment. My knight's fine here for now. I'll probably develop my knight just to connect my rooks. They developed their own knight, and now they've actually connected their rooks. That's a good move. Although I think rook e1, if they take, I take here and it's a fork. Protected twice, attacked 3 times, I can defend it again. I could also go here. Rook e1 works, I think, and it's a fine move. Because of my pawn, they can't really do much. I think I could play knight to b5. Just trying to kick their bishop away. And also, if the bishop doesn't move, it threatens a fork. They go ahead and stop that, which is probably good. Although, now I can take here, maybe? Let me calculate. If I take here and they take here, I can take here. And I'm hitting the queen. And also attacking their back rank. So I take here, they take here. If I take here and they take here, I take here with a check. I think I can afford to take this pawn. I was too tempted to do it. And so I did. My queen hangs, but so does theirs, and theirs hangs with a check. And their rook was also hanging, so. And my bishop's in a fantastic spot to come into the back rank. Taking the rook here will be my best move. If they take my queen, I just win the piece. So, queen back is probably their best move. Queen back to d8. They have to move their queen back, I'm quite sure. Because their back rank is in danger, and so is their queen with a check. But if they move their queen back, they protect the back rank and the queen, so. Then I have to move my knight. And they do find the best move, so now if takes the queen takes, I could go into this trade really. Takes, the queen has to take. It takes, the queen must take. I take, the rook takes. The only problem with that is that they get this open file. I could leave, but I don't like that they can attack this pawn, so I think I'm going to go into this. I can't play rook over because they just take. They can't trap my knight at the moment. I could make an escape for my king, but I think for the moment I'll just play c4 and try to force the bishop to move. They go back to hit my knight. If I go here, that seems like the best move. Could go here, but the knight's attacked twice. I'll just leave this way. This seems fine, I can always just go back. They choose to take, which makes sense, they're doubling my pawns. And I can't really protect them both, but I can play b4. They're coming in, but I can play b4, luckily. I'll probably also play... They go for trade. I can probably tempo their rook to move. If I go here though, they can slide here. I could play f4. If they take f4, they have to move their rook. I can just take, and then I could defend my bishop. Could here play here. Rook d1. Takes, if I go here. Takes, if I go here. I have tripled pawns against this. I don't really like this. Although that's not so bad. They're attacking this. If I go here and they go here, I can push. If I go rook d1 and they take here, the problem is I can't leave because my king is so weak. Could take this way, which then keeps everything defended. If I take this way, they can slide over. They can run their king to the center, which really just prevents me from doing much. I could give a check and force their king this way. And then I could get behind their pawns. That could be good. They go that way. But this just gives me another check. They want to repeat moves. I don't know if this is a draw. I could bring my rook up. I'm up a pawn, but it's a doubled pawn. They can give me a check, I can just block. I can also run my king up. They want to triple my pawns. Or actually just create a blockade here. I'm not worried about them taking or anything here. Instead, I'm just going to slow them down here. I could take, and if they push, I could take this way. Could take this way or this way. Probably this way. I'm not worried about them pushing this because I have this here. I could push here now. I could take and try to get their king to run across. Yeah, I think pushing is good for me here. This is just a draw. Good game, I guess. I don't know if I was winning this endgame. Let's look at this game. I played with an 80.1 and they played with an 80.9. I was actually completely winning, but I blundered at one point here, so let's see. Taking was actually a mistake. But I thought this was very good for me. Apparently this was completely winning for black. because they have so much pressure here. They can also just take my queen now. And they're just up a pawn. So I guess that wasn't so good for me. They didn't find the move taking on h2 though. I didn't see that either. And here they actually completely blunder with this move. Because I had rook e1. Wow, I didn't see this move. I actually didn't see this move. Instead I go into this, which is just a draw. It's an absolute draw here. And I'm actually winning here. Okay, so here in the endgame I was supposed to actually just take back, which is better for me. And now I'm completely winning. Because of the extra pawn. But I blunder here by just... The blunder I made was walking in front of my queen. This is completely winning, but I just don't see how I avoid the draw here by repeating moves. I knew this was a terrible move. I'm throwing away my whole advantage, and this was a draw here. But how do I stop them from just repeating moves over and over again? They just can keep on giving checks. I guess I could have walked my king down, but I think they just repeat moves. So I kind of throw away a win here this game, but I wasn't actually losing anywhere in this whole game, so I think that's good, but I could have definitely got a win here. I had to play king down, and I guess they could always just... This would actually be a bad move, I think. I guess they could always repeat moves. If I walk my king down, I have to repeat moves here. There's nothing I can really do. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.